Going on, Jerome's. So general manager Kwesi adofo-mensah has absolutely been on one this offseason, taking care of his own and inking up Justin Jefferson long-term, highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Recently taking care of Christian Darrisaw, the absolute rock of Gibraltar at left tackle, making sure that J. McCarthy's ass is watched on the blind side long-term. And the question is, who is going to be next? And the Vikings have the cap space. They have the motivation to take care of some of their young veterans. Up next, Camryn Bynum. Is he potentially going to be the next guy to get paid? And I would love it, man. I mean, Beasley has been fantastic on the back end of that Flores defense as the Vikings have gone to a three safety look. And Bynum is heading to the final year of his rookie contract and looking to get paid. And I love his career arc. So he came to the Vikings, fourth-round pick in 2021 out of Cal. Remember, 2021 draft class was Spielman's last one, and it had Darrisaw, and also it had Beasley, King Kene. It's fantastic. But, I mean, Kellen Mond was supposed to be something. Wyatt Davis, no matter what. Chaz Surratt, just didn't work out. But Camryn Bynum, a 2-year starter, and really rose to prominence last season. He was solid in the Donishell defense, but really came about last year with Flores as they ran that holy triumvirate of safeties. And Beasley led the way with the 73.2 PFF grade. Was on the field for 99.2% of the Vikings snaps, 137 tackles, leading the team, half a sack. Lance Armstrong, 9 passes broken up, 2 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, and also Bynum will admit to you, it should have been 5 interceptions, but he dropped a couple. But and also, Bynum's prowess on the back end of the defense really did allow Harrison and Metellus to be Harrison and Metellus, working down the box, because the Vikings play a lot of split safety, but when they go single high, it's usually Bynum all alone by himself in center field. Hey, look at me, I can be center field. Now, with a year left on his deal, and Bynum is very, very good, but he hasn't crossed over into elite territory yet. So the Vikings could actually save a little bit of cash, and that's the trade-off. If you pay a player early, even in Darrisaw's case, since it is a long-term extension, because Darrisaw had 2 years left, once that extension kicks in, he's not going to be the highest-paid left tackle in NFL history anymore, and frankly, that deal gets very team-friendly down the line. Same thing with Bynum to a degree in a micro version, where if they pay him early, I could see him slotting in the Marcus Williams, Grant Delpit area. Also, Budda Baker is massively underpaid. That's a travesty, man. It's ridiculous. But I could see Bynum fitting in there. But if the Vikings waited and Bynum has a goated season this year, he'll be a true free agent. The Vikings will either have to franchise tag him or pay through the nose. And then you're potentially, instead of top 10 money, you're talking top 5, top 3 money. And that's going to be significantly more. And also, at the end of the day, what on the field is what matters. But Bynum is so good at all the ancillary stuff, all the intangibles. He is a great ambassador for the game. Every offseason, he's back in the Philippines. He's in Africa, spreading the word of football. And also, he's just a good dude. High character. Love his backstory. Of getting his wife here to the United States, and he's just, I don't know, He is everything that the Vikings want the culture to be, both on and off the field, and it would be great to reward him and keep him in purple long term, especially. So Metellus, to a degree, it's a similar situation where Kwesi extended Metellus before he became Josh Metellus, 2-year, $8 million deal, which is just starting this year. But also, this is probably it for Harrison Smith. Lewisine is probably going to be gone as well. Might not even make the 53 this year. So, the Vikings keeping Metellus and Bynum long term would be priority one. Or hell, they should extend Metellus too. Just do a twin deal. So do the Suter and Parisi type deal, except hopefully with better results. So there you go. But of course, we know that Kwesi's just been the closer this year. Just getting things done. That's right, man. So your thoughts are thoughts. Is Camryn Bynum the next Minnesota Viking to get paid? He should be. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts. Comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value. I'm watching Heat.